Alright, hold on. I gotta do a check to cut to the audio here.
Don't cut it. See if any of that's usable.
No, I'm just gonna cut out the useless shit, so now I know where to start here.
No, don't start here. Start with all that stuff.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
You're a cunt.
1, 2, 3. Shut up. I gotta fucking sync the audio.
No, you don't. The audio's fine.
I gotta fucking sync. Shut up. Alright, hey, we're here. It's fucking flatters partner. Shut up.
Listen, there was nothing wrong with that pre-podcast audio.
There was a lot wrong with that pre-podcast audio.
There's nothing wrong with it.
We talked about your nuts. We talked about the dog.
You just
about nut lady.
You just don't want to put Tyler's mom in a podcast because you're sexist.
You were talking about not experimenting with black shit. Anyways, alright.
That's not slightly yours. She mentioned about Taiwanese ladyboys, so it's fine.
Alright, anyways.
Tell your mom ask your mom what her YouTube channel is and we'll add it. We'll put it in like the description.
Alright.
Staring at the door.
Alright. Shush. Alright, shut up. We're here.
Because you said you wanted more flow communication and
I
not
guess.
just story time.
You told us to make it natural. This is natural.
I guess. So we're here, actually recording gameplay for once. Welcome to the Flat Earth Podcast, episode 4.
Yeah, 4.
4.
Maybe
because
5.
No, it's
No,
4.
it's 4.
Unless I can come up with a lost episode. We're not talking about that. Anyways.
So earlier today I saw a homeless guy fuck a dumpster.
Right.
That was my story.
Why are we starting out with
You
this?
son of a bitch.
You mentioned it. I told you I was going to say it. Because you wanted free flowing. You didn't just want stories.
Free flowing. You're not talking about a dude fucking a dumpster. Like, just because he's a homeless guy outside my work doesn't mean he's fucking a dumpster. He's probably crazy and wants change, but it doesn't mean he's fucking a dumpster. So, yeah, me and Sean go to the mall, once a week?
Yeah, at least once a week.
Yeah, usually. Sometimes we go more.
Mm-hmm.
Usually less, but sometimes more.
And now we know what time they both work.
Well, no, we don't know what Nut Lady works. She's just kind of there.
Yeah, and we get super excited when she's there.
I mean, she was there today, and it was pretty nice.
Yeah, unlike Devon, who apparently works at
Yeah, okay, so that's another story. Sean has a friend that works at, what is it, Tilly's?
Mm-hmm.
Supposedly works.
Supposedly works at Tilly's. Every single time we've gone there to try to find this person, he's just not been there. And we've probably gone in 10, 12 times. And it's either he's not there, or he's working in like 3 hours, or something. And it's fucking bullshit. I don't believe he works there.
Or today's excuse was, well, he was working yesterday.
What does that have to do with what he's doing today? Fucking...
What, some person can't work 2 days in a row because they're black?
Apparently not.
You always say these things.
What? There's no such slightly racist things
Oh,
in
God.
front of this podcast, which Anthony probably cut off.
No. I usually leave the racist stuff.
I
take out the really bad shit.
You said you were going to remove the first, 9 minutes of this thing.
Well, I'm cutting out the fucking part... Well, I'm leaving the part where I scream. That was pretty funny. But I'm cutting out just the part where you're yelling out the door and I'm sitting next to the mic while Tyler's trying to figure out how to push fucking
No,
record
don't
on
keep
this game.
keep that in, because Tyler's mom's in there and she wants to be on the podcast.
Pressing 3 buttons at the same time is hard work.
Like Control Alt Delete. In the car from the mall, Anthony said that he didn't want just random stories out of nowhere. He wanted free-flowing
Okay,
conversation.
because the past couple podcasts have just been you telling stories and me sitting there quietly.
I don't like it
listening.
when mom and dad fight.
Alright, look, you're gonna fight. Oh yeah, speaking of that, we gotta talk about fucking Mike and Ike's.
Daddy, don't hit mommy. Daddy, don't hit mommy. Domestic
I forgot what I
abuse.
was gonna say.
Domestic abuse.
You're talking about Mike and Ike's.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Fucking Mike and Ike's, alright?
They're candy.
It was the hardest shakeup of my life.
They're a little like jelly bean type candy.
Yeah.
And apparently they broke up. I always thought Mike and Ike were
When did they
gay.
get back together? That's my
I don't know.
question.
I don't
Like a
know.
ladybug I can get.
Okay. Why can't you just get that one? Get the front trans...
A front tramp stamp? Is that...
Yeah. Ask your mom if you can get one of those.
Oh my god.
Like a Donald Duck with a
Oh,
lawnmower going over your pubes.
Not grossed in
We're
the-
just gonna ignore this
Fine,
part
then.
while we talk.
Fine, then I'll do the friggin' random stories so you have actual audio. So it's not just...
Well, we still got an audio, so alright, so...
Just 15 minutes of room noise? Yeah, great.
Okay, so Sean got a new job recently.
You
Let's
hear
just
the
talk about
fan.
this.
Recently...
Fan noise.
Well, recently, according to... We do this...
Well...
Oh, that sucks.
alright.
Well, recently, as I got back in the state of Florida in May, which there's a long story about that, and then I got a job in May. It is currently June, end of June when we're recording this. So, I work at a place called Beef O'Brady's, the magical
Yeah.
place. And when I worked there,
It's okay.
thank you. Last time I take you to fucking lunch.
Hey, I paid for that lunch.
You paid for it because you owed me money.
I owe you a lot of money.
Yeah,
okay?
you do.
Why does he owe you money?
Because I pay for shit. Because
How
he doesn't have a debit card. So we'll go out to lunch or something like that.
I'm getting my card soon.
Yeah.
I'm being an adult.
Bullshit. So I worked there, and I have a lot of stories about that place.
Just keep it low for right now.
What do you mean, like low?
Like, don't go on for fucking 6 hours telling one story. Just
Listen. You want the story or not?
fine.
Okay.
I want conversation though. Tell Tyler the story.
So
I'd like to
Tyler,
hear the story.
we used to have a black person who worked there.
Just one.
Yeah, he was our only black person. He was like our token black guy.
The story's already a bit sketchy.
Our token black guy got arrested for what is it called when you like going breaking probation.
So he was already in trouble with the law before this.
Oh, he had a rap sheet that was you had to scroll down. Like he didn't get any bail or anything like that. He went straight to jail.
How old is he?
Must have been pretty bad then.
Yeah, he got in
Straight to
trouble.
jail.
He got in trouble with
Go to jail.
he had
Go directly to
possession.
jail.
He had possession of methamphetamines. So Tyler, this person got arrested. He was our one black guy. We'll miss him.
What did he get arrested for?
I already mentioned that. Maybe you should pay attention.
I'm
more.
not paying attention. No.
Yeah,
He broke probation.
and he had meth on him.
That's messed up.
I think that's a bit more than just breaking probation.
He also resisted arrest peacefully.
Peacefully. So
That-
wait, so
that's
the
like
cops
you-
just came in and they're like,
No, that's when you don't take your hands out of your pockets when they're yelling at you to take your hands out of your pockets and stuff like that. Like you won't get out of the car when they're yelling at you to get out the car.
so
that's how you
he
do it.
just did what they.
Yeah, if you do what they tell you, you won't get in trouble for that. But if you hesitate or anything like that, or if you're black, they'll just throw it on there.
Just because they can.
Oh yeah,
Fair enough. So
he was one of many employees to leave.
yeah, you see, your store is turning into my store where just people are leaving constantly now.
Yeah, except my store is still in business and will still be in business. Your
Yeah.
store is just going out, and also we're replacing the people slowly but surely.
See, we're not replacing anybody. We're losing an employee tomorrow. Actually, tomorrow's one of the employees' last day. We're down to 5 people running a store for fucking 16 hours a day.
I thought you were
And
already
how come
at 5.
how come I have more hours than you a week then?
Huh?
If there's only 5 people working there, how come I get more hours than you a week?
I'm up to 31 hours. I mean, I'm still working quite a bit, but I mean,
31 hours. You're
we
being a
don't stay
bitch.
that. I mean, we've cut back our hours. We worked 1 hour less. Like we cut back by an hour, which saves 7 hours a week. So I would be working 7 more hours a week.
Which would be 38.
Yes, I would almost be working a full-time job. Almost.
Almost.
So
But
close.
my boss is a person. I don't want to say anything mean about her because she gave me a job. She is a person that decided you're gonna almost work full time.
When are you going to leave that job?
I don't know.
You can go work at a Burger King.
I don't want to work at Burger King.
You'd be a great fry cook.
Fucking when we went to Burger King today, because me and Sean went to lunch because you said that you were at Sam's. Me and Sean went to lunch at Burger King, and there was this guy leaving, and the lady's like, "Oh yeah, how was your food today? Blah blah. Blah. All right, see you next time." So I guess he's a regular there. What does your life become when you're a regular at Burger King?
Sad.
Maybe you just really like Burger King.
Yes,
I don't know how you can really like Burger King. It's not really that great.
it's a 6 out of 10.
There's no Checkers.
It's okay.
Dude, Checkers is fucking awesome.
But how come every time I say we should go to Checkers, you're like, no, we can't go to Checkers?
Who said that?
When we went to All You Can Eat Sushi, you're like, I don't want to fucking
Well, that's
go
because
to
I wanted
Checkers.
sushi that day. That's different.
No, you didn't.
I wanted sushi.
Bullshit,
That
you wanted
day.
sushi.
I wanted sushi.
Sushi,
It wasn't-
though.
It wasn't a fucking request till after I made the Checkers, and you're like, no, I don't want Checkers. That was when we were in the mall, and then out of the mall, I'm like, where should we go eat then? Since
Well,
you
no,
don't
I
want
made a
Checkers.
compromise. I said we could get sushi and then we could get Checkers fries afterwards.
We didn't get Checkers first.
We didn't. Well, that's your fault. You're the driver.
Listen, that's because sushi was out of the way.
Yeah, sushi was a little out of the way.
Checkers was on the way to back to Tyler's house.
Yeah.
It was
Well,
only like a few minutes away from the mall.
I mean, if you would have just gone onto the other road, you would have been there. Because we were on... What fucking road were we on? Not 60, but the one next to it.
Bloomingdale?
I don't know. We were on one of them.
61.
We were on 61.
Let's just give him Tyler's address. So like the 13 black people can come mug Tyler.
13 black people. What do you mean? So is there only 13 black people in the world, or is there like only 13
No, there's
black
definitely
people
more than
listening?
13 black people in the world. Have you ever seen the
Gee, no.
There's at least 14.
Oh my god.
At least 14 in the world.
You know how many I depict?
Up.
Listen, it's like Black History Month in like February. We give them the shortest month.
No, we need to be ashamed of it. We need to never talk about it.
It's full of shit. I
Never
love
talk about
slavery.
it ever.
Listen,
Oh no.
I don't even know what's going on there.
you just
Ooh.
let's calm it down. Let's not break.
God.
There we
It's
go.
curly level 100.
Too much curl. Alright, anyways. So.
I'm not trying to tell stories all the time. You gotta have free flowing conversation.
Well, we are having somewhat free
Yeah.
fucking.
You have fun editing this.
Free-flowing
Like, I'm just
conversation.
looking at the audio track. I'm like, oh, there's 2 minutes of just dead silence
Not
right over
2
there.
minutes. It's
Yeah,
like,
it is.
It's like 20 seconds.
I can see it. I can see the time above it. Don't tell me what it is and what it
24
isn't.
minutes, it's fine.
Does it say
No, it's
how much
not.
silence
Also,
is
it's
in
not.
it, though?
It's also not 24 minutes because you want to cut out a big chunk of it.
Okay, I only want to cut out the fucking first like 5 minutes because it's just nonsense.
I don't
Listen.
like it when mom and dad
Stop
fight.
saying this.
Listen, I was having a nice conversation with Tyler's mom. Why are you trying
Okay,
to cut that
the
out?
microphone probably doesn't even pick her up as the thing. I don't
It
even know if I
probably
can
does.
boost the audio levels that much.
Just subtitle it.
I don't remember what she. All right, you know what? Fuck it. I'll just insert it like, oh yeah, I agree that fucking bears shouldn't be able to vote.
Yeah.
And gay people.
But dogs should be able to.
Stop.
Yeah. Just confirmed. Anthony hates homosexuals. You hear that, Anthony's dad? Now you can keep him back in the house.
And he doesn't think dogs should vote.
So wait, why do I hate homosexuals? Just
You
'cause I
said,
like bears.
yeah, you don't like large, hairy homosexuals. Hey, listen, I'm trying to help you stay in the house, Anthony. Your dad's about to kick you out because you're a weeaboo.
He just
I'm
likes
not
the
a-
music.
He's not gonna kick me out because I'm a weeaboo.
He's gonna kick you
I'm
out
not even a
because
weeaboo.
you're a loser.
No,
If anyone's a weeb, it's Zach.
Zach is a weeaboo.
That's the reason why he's not here. Actually, that's not the reason why he's not here, but there's many reasons why he's not here.
Poor Zach. But
It's because I'm the driver and he pisses me off.
no, Zach is here. He hasn't said anything this entire time. Isn't that right?
Oh, that's actually factually accurate to the last podcast we had with him on it.
And again, we can just shit talk whoever we want because nobody's gonna listen to this in the long run.
Oh, the 3 people who own EDM channels are. By the way, keep up the great work. I've been listening to some of those mixes when I'm playing the Counter Strikes.
The Counter Strike. But fucking.
Oh, give him all the wrinkles. Make him a golden girl. Love those 4.
Make sure at some point you save it in case it decides to kick us off again.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He's
Granny
so
Gum
old.
Jobs to the rescue.
He's so old.
So glazed. Look at that.
Why is he so shiny?
Because I made him shiny.
Oh yeah, down at the bottom, you need to hit save.
Hold on.
That's-
Real quick.
You want to know why it's called Gum Job?
I don't think I want to know.
Because they got no teeth, so when they're
I just told you I don't want to know.
it's just all gums.
I don't like this.
I hope your mom can't hear us. Actually, she likes me.
I hope his mom can hear us because that'd be funny.
Hey, Miss Whitehouse, can you hear us?
I think that's a no.
That's a no. We're doing alright. Okay.
This is 6 out of 10.
Unless she tells
bigger
us there's
chest,
something about a gum job or something that we
less
didn't know.
broad shoulders.
Oh, give him the broadest shoulders.
I would honestly
Give
not
him one huge arm so it looks like he's been jerking it for days on end.
I think I have to do that later because I want to make the bulge as tiny as possible.
Oh yeah.
There's actually a...
It's an accurate representation of Anthony.
I don't know where it is, but somewhere...
Yeah,
in the
this is an
options
accurate
indicate
representation of
symmetrical.
me.
Yeah, the smallest bulge possible.
No, fuck you.
No, I mean everything...
Yeah,
pretty
yeah,
much
yeah. I
looks
want to
the
see you
same.
try. Get that bulge through these thunder cheeks.
Tall man with no beard, long flowing hair. Yeah,
I mean,
it's,
yeah, definitely. I haven't shaved my fucking head or anything.
it's
in
a
the past
mirror
week.
image.
They can't see you.
Yeah, they can't see the nuts on the table either.
Yeah.
They assume it's there.
Yeah.
But they know what you look like now.
Mm-hmm. They know you got a small bulge.
Huh.
How are you gonna impress the
Long
learning?
hair.
How are you gonna impress the learning express lady with a small bulge like that? Listen, I managed to peer pressure you into getting the worst credit card in the world. I think I
Alright,
can
yeah, we
peer
gotta talk
pressure.
about that too.
Yeah.
So we're because
Transition.
yeah, 10 out of 10 transition there. Yeah, you're pissing me off, so I gotta talk about my goddamn credit card situation.
Have you been drinking?
No.
I want to
Sorry.
hear about this.
So We go to Toys R Us because that's one of the many things that we do every time we go to the mall.
Anthony hits on the little kids.
You can't say that.
Anthony's also a Minecraft YouTuber, so it's okay. It's
I'm not
excused.
that
So how does it feel like being on a list now, Anthony?
bad. I'm on 2 lists now.
You're the no-fly list, and then you're not allowed near a park.
On 3 lists since you're banned from the, Applebee's or Chili's?
Applebee's. That's another story we'll tell after this.
You're a little too early on that transition.
Yeah. But you tried. It's okay. Accommodations. Fuck, where was I? Oh, yeah, credit card.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm buying something at Toys R Us because I want to get something at Toys R Us.
You're just
It was
buying
on sale.
amiibo.
Yeah, I'm buying amiibos. Fucking whoop-de-doo. I played yes.
Nerd.
Shut up. Call me a nerd. You see what I'm making for you?
This is why you're getting kicked out of that house.
Definitely, that's why I'm getting kicked out of the house. So I buy an amiibo thing, and the lady checking us out is like, "Hey, what do you want? Or do you want a gift card?" And I'm like, I know. She says, "Do you want a card?" And I say, "Is it like a gift card?" She just kind of nods her head. She doesn't really say much.
Anthony's trying to say no in the most politest way possible.
Yeah, I'm just kind of like,
But I keep telling him to get
Sean fucking pushes me over the edge.
Yeah. Great to know you're so susceptible to peer pressure.
I gotta remember that.
The point where I had to put in my social security number is when I was a little suspicious that it was not a rewards card.
Guess who memorized Anthony's social security card?
You don't know my social security card number.
I don't need to, because I'm going to steal your debit card.
No. You need that. Anyway, so the fucking lady, I'd probably say it's a rewards card, correct? About 6 times.
We realized when we were spending 5 minutes to get it that it wasn't going to be her rewards
Yeah.
card, but I kept Anthony committed to getting it.
It was
'Cause
I was
Anthony's
in too deep to get out.
Anthony's got some commitment issues that we're trying to work through.
I don't have commitment. I obviously don't have commitment issues if I went through with it and got a
The only reason why you went through with it is because I was standing there.
You both weren't committed enough, and were too committed.
Yeah.
A, backing out, and to B, just eventually getting
We were committed to. We were not committed to being committed, and that's the problem. I think. I don't know.
Anthony was
something
giving...
like that.
The fucking rates on that thing was like 26%.
Uh-huh.
So bad.
Congrats, you got a terrible card now.
I never got it though.
I was just trying to get the
I
Toys R
got
Us.
denied.
I was trying to get you the Toys R Us employee's number.
No, did you see her?
She was alright.
She was like a 3.
Listen, sometimes you need to hit the lower numbers. Listen, sometimes you're not always hitting 10s. Sometimes you're hitting 3s.
Eventually it adds up to 10.
Yeah.
Okay, so
if you hit 3 3s at the same time, it's a 9.
if you have an orgy or 4-way, I should say, with a bunch of 3s,
It's a 12.
so it's a 12.
But you can't go over 10, so it's a 10. It just evens up to a 10.
It
Yeah,
goes up to a 10.
yeah, it can't go past a 10.
So do you refer to that as one single person, or do you refer to that as you had an orgy of 10s?
No, you just say...
Or was the orgy itself a 10?
Well, first off, it's not an orgy, it's just 3 girls and you.
A 5-way?
That's 4, you dumb...
gonna-
No, I'm
How
saying
do
you
you
said there was
number?
4, so it'd be
No, I
12,
said-
but then there was 10.
Yeah.
Unless you're counting yourself as a 1, then like you get some
Oh
low
yeah, I'm a
standards.
loser. I am a loser. I probably am a 1. But no. So basically, what happens is you just say you had sexual intercourse with 3 girls at the same time. But I wouldn't do that. I'm the poster child of abstinence.
I was about to say you
treat
never
women.
do that.
I treat women with respect.
The utmost
He would
respect.
You hear that, Miss Whitehouse? I treat women with respect. I'm the poster child of abstinence over here. Anthony's disgusting. Oh, hi, Mr. Whitehouse.
Jesus Christ!
I didn't even know my dad was home.
All right,
I did.
so
That makes it both better and worse.
oh, much worse.
Much worse because he's gonna kick Anthony out of this
Yeah.
house also. Anthony, you're gonna be homeless.
I've almost been kicked out of this. Have I almost been kicked out of this house before?
I don't think so.
You almost-
Sean, yeah.
Oh, that's because I almost threw up on your dog.
Yeah.
Wait, was that during the hot sauce thing?
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
during the hot.
Yeah.
When other time have I thrown up at Tyler's house?
I don't know. Well, this is the whole
Middle of the
thing.
night drinking.
I really wish that I would have recorded after the hot sauce thing because Zach almost died. You almost threw up. Everyone
I did
was just,
throw up. I threw up multiple times. I threw up so much that it stopped burning my throat and started burning my nose because the vomit just went out. And
Is that when you
into my
needed
nose.
the nasal cleaner thing?
Yeah, that's when I was shoving ice cubes up my nose.
No, I have that on video. I was talking about like way after that.
Way after I was just sitting on Tyler's toilet shitting fire.
Zach almost died in my bathroom. So
Yeah, no, Zach said did he fall asleep on the floor or in the bathtub? I
he
forget.
fell asleep on the
Or
floor.
he almost fell asleep, I should say.
I was
Then
gone at this point because I had to go home because I was feeling awful.
Well, yeah. What did you expect?
I was miserable. I had to go home.
Ah, memories.
That shot sucked.
Uh,
The worst part is it had such a delayed kick to it that it's like I took it and as like 15 seconds I'm like, Zach, you're a bitch.
No. Damn it.
You disgust me. You know that?
I discussed you.
Yeah.
You were talking about banging the nut lady earlier.
I wasn't talking about anything of banging. I was just asking out for a nice, meaningful date, to a Red Lobster, and then to a movie theater,
Oh, yeah.
and then to behind the Red Lobster.
But
I am a classy man.
I want to explain the name.
Alright, fine. Explain the fucking name of...
Lung Fei was the actor who played Betty in Kung Pao Enter the Fist.
Is that some porn?
It could be the name of a porn. I
Kung
haven't checked
Pao
that.
Enter the Fist? What the hell is
Hey,
that?
Hey, Tyler, by the
Have
way.
you guys not seen Kung Pao Enter the
No?
Fist? Oh my god!
We are both confused. I don't watch that
What is
weird
Kung
porn.
Pao Enter the Fist?
They
It
took
sounds familiar.
They took
but...
an old Japanese movie and got the rights to it, and then they put their own voice acting over it, and it just turned into a parody of old Chinese movies with bad voice acting.
Okay, so it's essentially like Ghost Hunters or Ghost Stories or whatever that fucking anime is called, where the people essentially just didn't want to rewrite the script, so they just told the actors have fun with it.
Yeah,
And-
it was pretty much that.
Yeah,
Hey,
but
hey.
with a
Yeah.
live action movie.
Yeah, and at some point the main antagonist changes his name to Betty.
I am Betty now.
Hey,
That
Tyler.
was pretty much it.
That's what we should have named in Fisting Champions
Tyler.
2017. Or Champ.
Speaking of porn, you bookmarked Ron Jeremy's biography?
Why'd you...
We were looking up Ron Jeremy earlier. How many films
Why?
did he have?
He's been in about 2000.
2000. That's a champ right there.
Yeah.
Is it with different girls? Is the question. I wonder what his body count is. In all honesty, I can imagine it'd be about 1,000.
No, it's over that because he's been in 2,000
I'm
films.
assuming like he would have some repeats or something.
I assuming there's more than one girl in some of those films.
Would body count as the right word for that?
Yes, actually, that's the correct usage of
Is
that
it
word.
really?
Yes.
Yeah.
I
I learned that the hard way because I almost got in a fight with someone when at school because they asked me what my body count was, and I'm like, "You're not supposed to talk about that. You're not supposed to talk about people you murder." That's what I thought it was because that's what body counts always referred to me as. Like,
yeah.
you just dump their bodies in dumpsters or lakes and stuff like that, and then you just leave it be. But no, apparently it means having sexual relations with women. Hey Anthony, what's your body count?
0.
That's
I'm
a lie.
I'm a poster child of God.
That's a lie.
We are
know
eunuchs.
Tyler knows this. I know this. Miss Whitehouse knows this. Your dad
Wait,
knows
does
this.
your mom know about this?
Probably.
Oh,
Your dad.
slit my wrist now.
Your dad knows this.
Well, yeah, I know my dad knows this.
Then he's gonna know you're a liar.
Well, that's fine if my dad knows. He's not going to be upset if I lie on the internet.
You're
You
not
can't
supposed
just
to.
go on the internet and lie.
Yeah, you gotta tell the truth.
Who does
It's
that?
the internet. No one lies on the internet.
What about you, Tyler?
Oh, as a son of God, that's a whole big 0. Jesus is my only one.
Do you get off to Jesus?
I get off to pictures of Jesus, yes.
Just him hanging on the cross. You just want to...
You mean the guy right next door?
It's
No.
Jesus.
Oh.
That's
That's
illegals.
Jesus.
That's illegal, Jesus.
That's another thing we need to talk about. How you were like, yeah, it makes this look... We were talking about Tyler's car sitting in his lawn because he has a car that he doesn't drive. He's like,
He
yeah,
doesn't have a driver's license.
it makes us look more like we
Learns
have more
from it.
money.
It's like half a driver's license. It should
Half a
actually-
cake isn't a cake. It's half a cake.
Listen, fatty, don't eat half a cake. Have one slice and let the rest of us eat a cake.
Anyways,
or
we
half a bun cake.
stop talking. All right, we gotta talk about that too. All right, so Tyler was saying like, oh yeah, the car in the lawn makes it look like we have more money. You live next to illegal immigrants, and what I think
We don't know that yet.
These seem pretty illegal.
I mean,
Man, you are the most.
We don't know.
You are the most racist out of all three of us.
You look at them. All right, no, you were talking about rule number, 3?
No.
Or 2?
Rule number 3 is protection is key.
Rule number 2, then.
Yeah, what about rule number 2?
Just don't experiment with black women?
Yeah,
You want to talk about that, Sean?
Yeah. No.
See the rules now.
Yeah, no, we don't go into the rules. That book's not out yet.
That book's not... What, are you writing a book now?
The only rules we follow are the 10 Commandments over here. You Satanist bastard.
So what did God just write his commandment? Was like, number 2, don't fuck with black chicks.
Yeah.
What kind of God is this?
A very racist one. He's been very racist for a long time.
There's a lot of racist gods in fiction. God himself is racist, actually, if you read the Bible.
Yeah.
Kills a lot of each other. There's that time he spawned 3 bears to kill, like, a bunch of, like, scouts or something.
What Bible are you fucking reading?
It's a
hacking,
thing.
He's spawning in animals.
God is just
a
like
hacker.
Yeah, God's invisible. He's just like
So
dot
anyways,
spawn bear 3.
Moving on.
_1.
So what's the problem with the bundt cake?
So a while ago I went to go
cream
buy
pie, a bundt cake, and...
I went to go buy donuts. I live right next to a Winn-Dixie, so like I could literally just maybe drive maybe a mile, get donuts, drive back. Tyler's like, "Hey, you should pick me up too." Tyler lives 5 miles in the opposite direction.
I like how you're going to Winn-Dixie for donuts when there's a Dunkin' Donuts in the direction of Tyler's house.
That was yeah. There's multiple Dunkin' Donuts actually.
Yeah, there is. There's 2.
Well, because they were on sale. But anyways, also it was like
they were pretty cheap.
It was like 11 at night. They were closed.
Dunkin' Donuts in the gas station doesn't close.
The one in the gas station closes. Absolutely, it does. I've been there at 10
Does it
o'clock.
really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Because I've tried to get coffee at 11 o'clock, and they're like, "Yeah, we're closed."
I learned something.
Why were they even there then?
It's a good question.
They just wait at the drive-thru. It's like, no, we're closed.
I guess
just go away.
Anyway, so Tyler's like, "Hey, pick me up." So I pick him up. He doesn't buy any donuts. He buys a fucking bundt cake.
You guys took the last donuts.
We
What
did.
are you saying, you guys? I wasn't there.
No, it was Anthony. Anthony took the last of the donuts.
Did he take the first of the donuts also? Did Anthony take all the donuts?
He took literally all of the donuts that were there.
So, but then the thing is, you wanted to eat the bundt cake. You didn't want to go home, like the 6 miles that it takes to take you home. You wanted to eat the bundt cake in the car. So you bought a pack of 500 forks. No, it was just silverware, wasn't it?
It was like 50 forks.
No, it was a lot more than 50. It was like 100 and something at least.
Maybe.
You bought a shit ton of forks, and then you just started eating the cake. You were passing up like individual forks. There was a point where you would take a bite with one fork and then discard it and get a new fork to take another bite with.
I got a question. Is a bundt cake like the cakes, like a strawberry shortcake cake?
It's like a donut cake, essentially.
Why are you using a fork? Use your hands.
Because I didn't have a knife.
Use your
and
hands.
I didn't want to just like take handfuls of it. 'Cause I didn't want to be a monster.
You saw this man shovel down a dozen donuts, and you'd like...
I didn't shovel down a dozen
I
donuts.
need to be Mr. Sophisticated over here. Gotta have the pinky up with the
What
foot.
do you say? I fucking shoveled down a dozen donuts. We need to talk about this real quick.
He only ate like 8 of them in the car.
I didn't have any in the car. I had one when I got home and I went to bed. I've been very good on my diet lately.
I wasn't that night.
Then what happened?
You ate half a bundt cake. Of course you weren't.
Yeah, I only got the bundt cake because I needed to find the thing closest to a donut that I could find.
Why didn't you
So
get
I
a
wanted
donut?
donuts.
Did Anthony eat all the donuts?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think so.
I did. But the thing was, is there's one box of donuts left. It was only 12.
Yeah, that's a dozen donuts.
I didn't eat them all in one night. I ate them like over a course of a couple days. I'm not a complete fat ass.
He ate them over the course of a couple minutes. Come on.
So according to you guys, I could just unhinge my jaw and just dump donuts down my throat into my stomach. I don't have to chew.
Well, I didn't say you were dumping donuts down your throat, but...
It's gonna be like when Homer went to hell and they force-fed him a room of donuts.
And that blank you hear is so we don't get copyrighted by 20th Century Fox.
I mean, for what, referencing something?
Yes, exactly.
You reference Mein Kampf and Hitler comes out of his grave and shoots you.
Oh,
Great,
no.
now we owe the Germans money too now.
No, they don't like to bring that up. Actually, they're not too big about that book.
Now we're just
Still
gonna
the
get
be-
arrested when we
It's
go
still
there.
the best-selling book in Germany.
Are we going to Germany?
It's
One
like
day,
the
probably.
It's like the number
Maybe.
3 best-selling book.
Is it really?
Mm-hmm. You don't count religious books because they usually hand those out for free to like third world countries.
It's one of those things where it's like, I don't know if I can believe you, but it's crazy enough to be true because I've heard.
You got to realize that every person in all of Germany, all the people who like Germany, bought a copy, and people still buy copies to this day.
What is it? So.
It's an awful book. It's horribly written.
Well, no, I'm saying, like, what is Mein Kampf actually about? Like, I know it's his struggle, but, like, what is it actually about?
It's basically...
Not sure.
That's basically it. It's about his struggles and, like, what he wants to do with...
How he has one testicle and...
What he wants to do with Germany and stuff. He's not Lance Armstrong.
Does he have one testicle?
He's not Lance Armstrong.
Birth defect, maybe?
No, he has one testicle. I'm pretty sure he has one testicle.
What is it with you and testicles today?
I don't know.
First testicles, then shoveling things down your throat. You disgust me sometimes.
Next, shoveling testicles down my throat.
And that's how you got kicked out of the house.
Bye, Dad.
You're not saying bye, Dad. He's throwing you out of the house. He's manhandling
Bye,
you.
Dad.
Yeah, exactly. There you go.
And that's how I die.
Are you Googling?
Yes, I am.
Are you Googling if Hitler had... Alright, so...
No, I'm asking why he had one.
Why he had one. So you do believe me on this? Yeah, I'm pretty sure he did.
I don't.
I mean, it's a pretty common thing that's talked about.
See, I'm not crazy.
I don't think Hitler's testicles is a pretty common thing talked about.
Okay, relatively common thing.
Do you think his testicle had like a little Hitler
Out
mustache on it?
Out of everything,
his pubes and mustache.
Well, would it be a swastika or the Hitler stash?
It would be a Hitler stash.
He has them right next to each other.
No, he has a Hitler stash, and then he has like a little front tramp stamp of a swastika.
If you shave the stash, it's a mini swastika
Yeah.
under it.
Yeah, exactly. You can't shave the stash though.
Did Hitler have any tattoos?
No.
Did he get his numbers done?
No, they weren't too fond on tattoos. They only tattooed the Jews.
No, and the gays and the retards and blacks and...
You don't count those as people.
I found an answer.
All right, what's the answer?
Apparently he suffered from cryptorchidism?
Man, if you can't read, why are you on the podcast?
Well, I don't fucking know what this word is. You read it then.
Cryptorchidism?
It's an undescended testicle.
You know,
So he
the
has
long-lost
two,
medical
one's
notes
just up
seem
there?
to confirm
Yeah.
that Nazi leaders suffered from cryptocrid...
Way to go, champ.
Look who can't read now!
Listen, I failed phonics. No shit.
Dude, Hooked on Phonics was the shit, though.
I failed it.
Did you really?
Yeah, I failed phonics in the second grade.
Dude, I had like all 5 books. I had like the whole case and
Or
everything.
an undescended right testicle.
Why specifically right?
No, he had 2 testicles. It's just one didn't drop.
Huh. Because I know in that sniper game where you can shoot people in the testicles,
Oh yeah,
if
Sniper
you
Elite.
shoot him, it just pops the one.
Yeah.
One was just stuck inside the entire time.
That's why
Like-
he was so angry.
Like yeah, especially when you push it down or whatever, when it gets stuck up there, it just never came down.
Well, yeah, it's like sumo wrestlers. They do like these weird poses that sucks their testicles up into their body.
That's
So
disgusting.
that way when because they have to fight in a diaper so they don't like pull a knife on the other one and fucking... Because sumo wrestling used to be to the death. So they would literally have to slap each other to death, essentially. But they would suck their testicles in so they wouldn't have a weak spot. I learned that somewhere. I don't know where.
I want to know how to learn that, because that'd be like a freaky party trick.
You just pull your nuts out. You're like, hey guys, watch this.
Just sucks back into
Alakazam.
I want to see this party where Tyler can just drop his pants and suck his testicles inside and like, hey guys, look at me,
Is
no
this
balls.
what's happening next week during the party?
Maybe. If I can learn how to do that in time, maybe.
Hey,
Learn
Mr.
how to
and
do
Miss
that in
Whitehouse,
5
Tyler
days.
can suck his balls inside of his body. You want to see?
Hey guys, I learned a new party trick for today. Look at this.
Gets on the table, just drops everything.
So
It's
wait,
like,
so
that's
the
how it's
skin
tricked.
would still be there. So you would just have like an empty flab of skin just hanging there. You just stretch it out, play with it.
Do you have to
Stretched out,
like?
it's
Do you have to
look,
like?
there's nothing here.
Do you have to like tie it in a little knot so the balls
No,
don't drop?
See, and then you take that and then you pull it over your dick. Just nothing.
So what, I look like a Kindle?
You turn into a human Ken doll through yoga. Oh God. What the hell have we gotten onto?
Listen, you want to?
We were talking about Hitler a minute ago.
It's part of that
Let's
organic
get- you were
flow
talking about-
talking about.
We were talking about how Mein Kampf was like a great book.
It's not a great book, it's just a book.
Yeah,
You said it was terribly written.
yeah, it is terribly written.
It's a great book.
Yeah, it's a great book.
It's a great, terribly written book.
Listen, the story of Anne Frank is the most inaccurate book in the world.
Well, yeah, they just could have moved the bookshelf. We all know that.
Yeah, exactly. But,
The Nazis weren't looking for her.
They really weren't.
I didn't care. Oh no, one Jew slipped away. Whatever. Don't stab my nuts. God damn it.
No, I had to stab the nuts.
Why? Nut Lady's gonna be very pissed off.
That lady doesn't know.
Nut Lady's also apparently not allowed in this house, according to Tyler's mom.
Tyler's
I was
mom
gonna
banned the Nut Lady.
I was gonna replace Anthony with Nut Lady when Anthony moves to Atlanta.
Oh, yeah.
So we still have 3 people
There
here.
we go. That's something we could talk about. I'm moving to Atlanta sometime.
That's the reason why we can't. The reason why we can't talk about it is because Anthony has no freaking clue.
Yeah, my dad's going up this weekend to see if he can find a house, and
Hey Tyler,
it's either going to be
with that phone, I look like a drug dealer on my desk because I just have 2 of those sitting on my desk. Because I used to have that before I got this one. So and so did my brother. So I just have 2 of those on my desk because we're moving. So we're just getting rid of junk. So it's just
like a burner phone.
I just had 2 of them. I look like a drug dealer.
Just get like a fake number then. You don't need 2 phones.
My number's already a fake. I have 3 phones.
You have 3 phones.
2 with fake numbers.
I have 2 of those. And I don't need a fake number. My real number looks fake enough.
Hey, speaking of which, do you want to call a number that we've been trying to figure out what it does?
No.
It's a weird Crash Bandicoot number.
No, I don't want to crash any.
Damn it. We should convince somebody at the party to call this number.
It's just Crash Bandicoot.
Alright, what was I talking about before we got on this fucking tangent?
Moving to Atlanta.
Oh, okay, moving to Atlanta. So, if we figure this out, I'm probably going to be moving in the next couple weeks.
Shit with
If not, it's going
transitions.
to be a year. You're not shit with fucking...
A+ transition. I rated 5 out of 7.
That's not
still
an
a
A.
passing score, though.
That is, yeah, it's
Perfect
a passive
score. 5 out of 7.
It's not a perfect score. It's just, it's like Sims 3. It's like, it's okay.
No, the internet might understand depending on who's watching.
Sims fans.
3 out of 5.
Sims
Perfect.
fans and people who read Mein Kampf with either 1 or 4 testicles.
Hey Anthony, 3 out of 5. Perfect score.
Or you could be Doctor. Okay, so we have this whole thing figured out. We have Hitler who has 1 testicle, a normal person has 2, Dr. Evil has 3, and fucking that one anime dude has 4 testicles.
Hey Anthony's
You're
dad,
Joe something.
if you're listening to this,
Josuke something.
your son is a weeaboo.
I don't fucking weird.
He doesn't want to admit it, but he was pulling up some
Zach,
dude with 4 testicles today. I told him to stop and that you would be very angry with him, but he did not.
We're just gonna make this so long that my dad's not gonna listen to it. We're never gonna wrap it up. It's
You
fine.
said you were cutting out the first 10 minutes of this anyway, so
It's
we're
like
only
5 minutes.
We're at-
Quit changing my words.
Listen, just don't cut any of it
You
out.
said you were going to get rid of the first half hour of it. I mean, 40 minutes is a long time.
Half hour.
I mean, what are we going to do without the first 50 minutes?
I don't know. Maybe record another hour or something.
Man, we
We
yeah,
just,
keep
okay.
talking for that long. I don't think we have it in us.
I mean, aren't our podcasts usually like an hour and a half?
Between an hour and 2 hours.
Yeah,
We've
exactly.
gone like an hour and 45 minutes before.
Yeah, exactly. We're not even at an hour yet.
Champs. I don't know. The Lost podcast was 2 hours long.
You said you weren't going to talk about it.
Yeah.
You're talking about it. You
Shit.
broke the wall.
Shit!
First, he says he wants open conversation, so it's not random stories, but then he leaves blank sections into it.
Look,
then
if
he
I
talks
don't
about
give order, nothing is going to get done.
you give order and then you don't follow it. You're the
All
worst.
right, look.
You are the worst
You might
command-
be right, but
You are the worst commander in the world.
I kind of help.
I like also this is our gameplay.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna do something like with effects here.
You might as well just
Maybe.
put an actual gameplay and just record a gameplay and put it over.
At this point, you should probably just be like drawing on the character.
I'm probably going to.
You could also
something.
subtitle Tyler's mom in while you work
Or
on that.
Tyler, you could just record you playing this character later and send it to me, and I'll fucking put it in post.
I guess.
By the
Yeah,
I
by
was
the
gonna
way,
say you could start playing it now. So
I don't want to. I don't. No, this isn't Roxy Boxy, the emo mage.
hey, by the way, Miss Whitehouse did not appreciate. She did not believe me when I said I was the poster child for abstinence.
Really, you of all people, the child
Wow.
of God himself.
Yeah, I know,
Who
right?
wouldn't believe that?
I mean, let me just pull out my pocket Bible right now. Let's start reading the scripture. Hey,
You should read the part where God attacks his children with bears.
listen, I'm not going into your.
Don't pull out your
Satanism.
fucking pocket Bible.
Do you have a pocket Bible?
He has a
he
pocket
said he
Bible.
wanted a pocket Bible. I'm gonna find him a pocket Bible.
Thank you, brother Tyler.
Anything for another brother.
I feel threatened here.
Why? Because we're saying brother, so we sound like we're black? You feel threatened because we're African American?
Stop putting words in my mouth. I'm not a racist.
Why are you being so racist, Anthony?
Oh, about the Dunkin' Donuts thing. So I found out every Dunkin' Donuts is owned by an Indian family. Not the
I'm gonna have to blur that out. That's
You won't be able to find it.
I have to listen to these before I put them out.
Why?
Because I have to be sure the audio comes through clearly.
Why are you gonna blur that out? That's nothing racist. I didn't call them Redskins or anything.
Oh.
Getting worse!
Get the Bible, we gotta give him an exorcism.
I'm trying to find the Bible, I can't find it.
Exorcism.
You didn't ask Tyler's mom if we could do circumcisions in here. You probably should ask
Why
her
are we
about
gonna
that.
do circumcisions in here?
You can do it in the Bible.
I'm
You gotta-
assuming we're all circumcised here.
Well, yeah, that's because you're disgusting if you're not.
Well, yeah, and you have cancer.
As Tyler looks up at us in a sad face.
All right, that's another thing we got to talk about.
What, no ASMR?
Yeah, huh?
No ASMR?
Yeah, we can do ASMR, just light brushing of the mic.
Yeah. Some uncircumcised penis ASMR.
No, we got to talk about the fucking uncircumcised guy at the Jim Jeffries show.
Oh, he had brain cancer and was blind. Why do you want to bring him up?
Because he's a sad person.
Yeah, he's dead already.
I don't know if
probably.
anybody was there. It was just an amazing show.
Yeah, he's probably dead though.
I found it.
By
Oh,
now, God, he
dear God.
found the pocket Bible. It's a keychain.
What's in it actually? Is there any scripture in it? Oh, it
Yeah,
is.
it's the entire Bible.
Yeah, the entire Bible, all of it.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It ends at the 3rd letter of John.
Well, I don't know how long the Bible is.
The Bible ends at Exodus.
That's a couple. I don't know the Bible.
That's some amount past the one that it ends at.
Actually, hold on. Those might be.
Are we really reading the Bible right now?
It does have a little dude on a cross also.
Oh Jesus! Hey, that's what Tyler gets off to. Micro Jesus in the pocket Bible.
I'll just bookmark that
Some
one.
people get up to the lollies, I get off to micro Jesus.
Lolly Jesus.
Yeah, that's Anthony does YouTube Minecraft now. No,
I
so
don't. Fuck. I know.
You tried to get me to play Minecraft
When?
when I played Minecraft with you.
It worked, didn't it?
Yeah.
I
And
forgot
he made a
about that.
strip club.
Yeah,
Okay.
actually, we have like a super death base thing in a volcano, and Sean just decided to make a strip club on the outskirts of it.
That's because every time I went inside, they'd just murder me. Because they got all this super cool armor. They could have given it to me.
I gave you some nice stuff.
It wasn't even close to what you guys
He
got.
gave you armor.
Actually, it
you
was.
guys were rolling in Bentleys, and you gave me a beat up 2000 Cadillac.
No, I gave you a VW Bug. Those things will last from the 40s to now.
Yeah.
They got enough headroom.
Yeah. Enough headroom for my penis.
Alright, so, like, are you just driving
Okay.
it out with it out, or is it just like... it's like a slit in the seat where it just hangs or something? Are your testicles there, too, or just suck them in?
I can't suck in my testicles.
Not yet. We're all gonna take yoga and learn.
I'm not gonna take yoga, you fruitcake. My grandfather once called my brother a fruit basket.
Did he really?
Yeah, my brother got a new haircut. We went over to my grandparents' house, and my grandfather has no filter. We said that
I
on
like
the
him.
I think we mentioned this when I brought him to see Star Wars on the podcast earlier. I think that was podcast number 3
Yeah.
that I talked about how we took him to see Star Wars. But my brother gets this new haircut. My brother looks kind of gay. By kinda, a lot of gay.
I mean, he's scrawny and...
He looks like a gay
And
Skeletor.
scrawny.
He's very scrawny and...
He's a gay Skeletor is what it is.
Gay Skeletor.
Yeah.
No, Skeletor looks cool. Are you really saying, like, He-Man characters aren't gay? Have you seen what they wear? Just, like, chest straps and a loincloth.
Excuse me, he's just like a really manly Viking, though.
If you were to put that on now, that would either get taken off by feminists, or they'd be like, no, this is too lewd for my children, I can't show
Listen,
ripped
have you ever
abs."
seen gladiator fighting?
Yes.
They're not gay. Those are the straightest men alive.
So you're saying, the mass orgies of all men after gladiator fights is not a...
That's in Greece. Those people are gay. Those guys are gay.
Yeah.
They also diddle kids.
But if you're famous enough, you get away with it.
Exactly. Thank you, Michael Jackson. So what you're telling Anthony is, Anthony, if you
Don't
get
be
famous
Jerry
enough,
from Subway, be Michael Jackson.
what you're saying, Anthony, is if you get famous enough, you're gonna molest little kids.
No. What? No. No.
I'm not even sure where this conversation's going anymore.
It's going out the fucking door along with me. So
Anyways, so
we kicked
so
out
my
the fucking
You're going
house.
out the window.
you're not going through
I'm
any
going
windows.
through the wall.
Yeah, exactly. But
Good luck
so
getting
my
through these walls.
Did you take? Never mind.
so anyways, So my brother walks into my
Yes.
grandparents' house, and my grandfather just stares at him, and he's like, "Logan, did you get a haircut?" My brother goes, "Yeah." He's like, "You look like a fruit basket," which I think
immediately.
Yeah, which I think was the nice way of putting it, because my mother was there. My mother is a strong liberal and hates mean words and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure if she wasn't there and my grandmother wasn't there, my grandmother's not a strong liberal, just doesn't like my grandfather bullying my little brother. Would have called him a
I thought you were
faggot.
just gonna say he doesn't like my grandfather. I'd be like, well, still married.
Yeah, that's because they're old.
Yeah, that's true. Old people are crazy.
Yeah, they just stay together. It was just their culture. They're like, divorce wasn't a thing back then. They're like, we just stay together
Not
till we
like
die.
Now.
And then
Everyone's getting divorced.
Now
Yeah.
you have 5 different wives.
How many marriages do you have?
One after
I haven't
another.
been married yet. What the fuck is wrong with
then
you?
then again, talking about the relationship, my grandfather said he wanted to die when he was 30. Still kicking at full health at 78, I think he is now.
It's like my dad. He
He's-
plans to kill himself at like 50.
Your dad's already dead. On like the inside and almost on the outside. You're talking to us about this in the car.
He
Yeah.
might die just at some point, just instantly.
Just he needs to
By
stop
some
going to...
crazy thing that only like a handful of people on the planet have, like the Black Plague or some shit.
Anthony told you to just eat a sandwich and stop being a pussy.
No, that was Sean. Do not fucking. Sean's like, yeah, you're dead. Just needs to eat a sandwich. Stop being a pussy. Don't even fucking start with me. Also, I think I cut my leg with your fucking knife.
Why are you playing with my knife?
I don't know. I gotta put it down now.
Why are you cutting yourself, Anthony?
Hold on, I'll just get you a bigger knife.
No, wait. Tyler, sit down.
Hold on, everyone.
Here, play with this.
Okay.
Everyone, calm down. We need to have a meeting with Anthony about. He needs to stop cutting himself.
If you want a bigger knife, I can
I
go
don't
get you
cut
my chef's
myself.
knife.
You just cut yourself with the knife.
Alright, that's a different story. I was playing with it.
Dude, you just want to play with my chef's knife.
No.
Are you sure?
Because you're gonna do that fucking sharpening thing that you always do before you use it.
I have a sharpener at work with my chef knife.
What's
that I
different?
all
You
the
use
time.
it every day. You don't use
Yeah.
it like once in a blue moon. And
we
sharpen it.
we
and
have
put
to
it back.
we have to sharpen it every day because we cut up a lot of crap.
I use my chef's knife like every time I cut something.
How often do you cut stuff?
I don't know.
He's
A few
actually
times a week.
yeah, he kills people also and cuts them up.
Cuts off their toes and shit.
Yeah, and makes them into like lamps and stuff.
Oh. Why don't you make me one?
I don't know. I haven't found one big enough to do a lampshade
Can
like the
you
one
can you
want.
take the nut girl and dress her up in a squirrel costume and put like a little lampshade on her head? It's like just
Oh, that's my nut girl.
Hey, give it to Sean. I never said you had to give it to me. I just said do
No,
it.
don't kill my nut lady.
Hold on. What if I dress her up like Squirrel Girl?
Hey, is it still
From the
necrophiliac
comics.
if the body's still warm?
Is it still necrophiliac if it's only the skin?
Yeah, they're still dead.
We can do like that one 4chan guy did.
Oh,
with the
that's so
skeleton.
creepy. I'm not linking to that, but
You don't link anything. You say
I
you
do link shit.
You say no. I've watched these podcasts fully.
Yeah, go
You
fucking
ne-
in the description.
I don't know. No, I'm not talking about it in the description. You say
No,
you're
it
gonna
makes the
put. You're gonna. You
description.
say you're gonna put something up on screen and stuff like that.
Shit
like
is in the description if you want to see it, by the way, people.
like he says he's gonna put like I tell him to put a picture up here of what I'm talking about. Just doesn't do it. I'm like, well, that's
That
not
takes editing, and I am an editor.
You have
It takes editing, my job, and I won't do that.
and you have plenty of time because we were supposed to release a video every week. When was the last time we released a video, Anthony?
When was the last time you helped me with a video?
Anthony, I can tell you because I was the main star in that video.
Touche. I don't have a comeback for that one. All right, I admit defeat.
I can tell, and also I can tell you because who's the one who always says, "Let's do a podcast." Oh, let's make a video. Who is that? Oh, that's me. That's right.
I sometimes say stuff like that, but
Well, then you never follow through.
shut up. You don't say anything.
Yeah, no, I don't.
We just use your house and stuff.
I just kind of join whenever.
Well, whenever we force you to.
You spitefully join. You're like, I don't want to do this.
But I
I'm
will
going to
because
sleep. He
friends.
said he was going to go to sleep. It was 7 o'clock when he's like, I'm going to go to bed when I get home.
And I'm
No, you're
trying
not.
not to pass out right now.
No, you're not.
I've had like 4 hours of sleep last
We
night.
should get some
That's
hard.
your-
We should get some hard liquor, get Tyler super drunk, make him pass out, and force him to wake up with a hangover.
Yeah.
My maniacal plan is
We're
just
not
to give
getting
you
you-
a hangover the
we're
next
not-
day.
You're
we're
a
not getting-
terrible person if you do that.
We're not getting you alcohol because you're angry.
I'm an angry drunk, apparently.
And you're like twice the size of anyone in this house. So you need to calm it down,
So if
sir.
I turn into the Hulk, you're all fucked.
If someone tries to stop you, you just throw them out of the way.
Oh,
And I'll
God.
just expose his feeble calves because Anthony skips leg day.
I don't.
And-
I did legs today.
So just kick at your legs.
My legs are very sturdy.
If we kick your legs, it'll hurt more.
They're like thick logs. Oh.
Anthony referred to himself as a thick log.
Thick with 2 C's, thank you.
Yeah, not
Extra thick.
Eek. All right.
So what video game are you going to put over this?
Probably the fucking Black Desert Online.
Oh.
Probably.
You have that? Why don't you play like Counter-Strike over it?
Oh.
Show off your impressive skills in Counter-Strike.
Oh yeah, all the 1 kills and 99 deaths that I've gotten.
We'll play competitive.
I put the 30 minutes of Overwatch that I played today.
It's gonna be.
You're
You're gonna need.
all that?
I did, because
You're
I was
gonna-
trying to do something and it didn't work. I
You're
just
gonna-
haven't deleted the audio
you're gonna
or
need
video yet.
You're gonna need a lot more than 30 minutes.
Yeah.
I'll just play it twice. Don't worry.
Don't do
do it
that.
over again.
Don't do that.
I got play of the game and I was pretty proud of myself.
You're a loser.
Baby's first play of the game.
I mean, it was. I mean, the fucking Roadhog hooked
Anthony, I can't-
Diva's mech into it.
Anthony, I
but
can't
that was it.
wait to get this game and 1v1 you and kick the living shit out of you.
Well,
in
yeah,
this
because you're
game.
gonna play Diva and just fuck my ass.
I don't even know who Diva is.
Or not Diva, Widowmaker.
I don't know who that is either.
She's the sniper gun lady.
Oh.
The French bitch.
I can't. That means I'm just gonna give up immediately.
That's true. Like,
Those cheese-eating surrender monkeys.
what isn't that'd be a funny like
She comes with
emote
her
that
own
she
white
has. She
flag.
just
Yeah.
yeah, that'd be a funny emote. She just waves a white flag.
So I hurt my wrist yesterday.
What'd you do?
I thought it was at swim practice, but it could have also
It's
been.
his wrist. What do you think?
It's my left wrist. That's why it's confusing. Like I
Oh.
thought maybe it
He
was,
was
my.
doing the stranger,
I was doing like the sturdy, you know.
the Dutch rudder, where somebody else grabs your arm. And
Yeah.
What's the point of it at that point?
I was puppeteering.
it's not
a girl.
gay. That's why.
It's not gay if someone else jerks you off with your own arm.
Listen, it's not gay until the tips touch.
I thought it was when the balls touch.
How are you gonna slap balls together? That's
No,
gonna be
no, no, no.
painful.
As long as you say no homo, it's fine. So if you're in a gay conga line, that just chants no, 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 no homo. The longer you're in the gay conga line, dick in ass, every single one of you,
The
the less gay it is because you keep chanting it over and over again.
When does it become straight? Like when you do 2 laps around the gay cruise ship?
After the 6th time, all the balls clap together at once.
I like when you're going around the gay cruise ship leaving Miami. It's a hot pink with rainbow flags through the back of it.
And it has that.
It's no girls allowed.
Has that song. I'm coming out. Whoa. So you just take it off.
It's every song made by the Village People, sung by the Village People.
YMCA and YMCA.
Yeah, exactly. I couldn't name
No,
it.
they have a second song. I just can't remember what it is.
They've sung something other than YMCA.
It's
like
YMCA
one other
and
time.
like I don't know.
The
Fucking.
He-Man Woman Haters Club on there also. That's the
He-Man.
VIP club right
We
there.
want our foreskins back. Why would you want your foreskins back? Would you sew it back on, or would
You should like just put.
crusty onion rings?
You should just put like porn over this, just blocked out, like Minecraft blocked out.
We're not Funhouse. We can't do that.
You can do it. Funhouse
Sure,
isn't
you
really
tried.
funny.
Take that back. They're pretty funny.
Shots fired at Funhouse.
Charlatan.
Listen, I didn't get popular over being a sellout to Achievement Hunter or anything.
I mean, oh,
I mean, what you want to
What?
say?
no, I forgot what I was gonna say.
Yeah, that's right. Because I'm damn right.
About what?
We
Being
are
a
not-
sellout?
We are not sellouts over here on this channel.
Who we can sell out to?
Monster.
Those EDM.
I'd still out
those
to
EDM
Monster.
I would
mixes.
sell out to Monster too in a heartbeat.
Listen, you sellouts.
I got an email from Monster. I'd be like, all right, take me.
Have some
They're like,
integrity.
no, leave us alone. Stop buying our product. We do not sponsor you.
Have some integrity.
No.
Be a man for once in your life. You're a decent human being.
Side note, if anyone has contacts to Monster, please get us in contact with them.
No, we don't need Monster.
We need Monster.
No, we don't.
My email is bigbootybitches@yahoo.com.
I hope that's. I wish we had that. I would make that our company email. I would do it.
Oh, so speaking of Yahoo, actually, here's a.
You have a Yahoo email.
I do have one Yahoo email account.
What
actually.
is wrong with you?
Oh, I
No
have-
one uses Yahoo.
Exactly. There's a
I always
new.
thought it was a chocolate milk thing for the longest time. I thought they only.
That's
did
a
chocolate
Yoo-hoo.
milk. It's a Yoo-hoo.
I had one. The way my friend described a Yoo-hoo is it's chocolate milk and pussy juice, and I was like,
I don't know what one of those tastes like. I'm lactose intolerant.
apparently chocolate milk and pussy juice.
Like I said, I have no idea what one of those tastes like. I'm lactose intolerant.
Haha, and you're a poster child of God, so you lied.
Yeah, exactly.
what was it? Oh yeah, so apparently new Android phones are going to start blocking certain people from Tumblr, Yahoo accounts, and certain Gmail accounts.
Yeah, they want to
So a
keep
lot
the
of Tumblr
pedophiles away.
And this whole thing's like a lot of Tumblr people are like mad about it, but most of them have iPhones. So
I think I know why the Tumblr people are away.
Of course.
Afraid away. No, afraid.
Why?
Android's basically only saying there's only two genders. Android, thank you. You are correct.
Android is the hero we deserve.
Yeah, it's the one we needed and the one we deserved. Thank you, Android.
Can you stop changing profiles on my mouse?
Why do you have different DPIs on your mouse? What do you use them for? Like, I understand why I have different DPIs. Why the hell do you have different DPIs on your mouse? What do you use the different DPIs for?
Most of the time I just always use the highest I have.
Why?
That's about it.
What do you use? What do you need that much for? Like, what does that mouse go up to?
3.
I mean, the highest I have the thing set for is like 4,100.
Holy shit.
I don't understand any of this.
DPI is how fast the mouse can, like, move back and forth.
Oh.
And let's put it this way. 4,000 is fucking insane. That's like if you put it's like if you were playing old Call of Duty and you put the sensitivity all the way up and you were just jump spinning. That's how fast you're going. It's like you are an insane monster and should be put down.
I think it can actually go higher than that too. I think it was like 25,000 is the max.
Why?
My boss has
12.
I have to use her computer in her back office every now and then. Her mouse is like...
Actually, 4,000 is not that much. I thought you were saying 40,000.
Oh, no.
4,000 is nothing. I just realized I play on 25. No, I play on 2,500. Yeah, 4,000 is a lot. You're an insane monster.
No, but like my boss, her thing is so bad. To get from the top of the screen to the bottom of the screen, you have to drag the mouse all the way down the mouse pad, pick it up, put it back at the top, and drag it back down again.
When you have a DPI of 1.
And I asked her to fix it.
That just hurts.
I fixed it for her, and she's like, "Anthony, what the hell did you do to my computer?" And I'm like, "I fixed the mouse." She's like, "No, put it back."
Does she have one of those mice with like a ball in it?
Yeah. Her computer is so old, it's not even funny. It's still a square screen, and it's still using DOS. But no, it's not using DOS. But
it's still using Windows 95.
We were until I forced her to upgrade because I accidentally clicked the wrong button.
How do you upgrade a computer from Windows 95 to anything?
Because we stole all the software, and then when the software hard locked on us because we stole it. Yeah, my company's really shady, by the way. When it hard locked on us, we had to upgrade because it wouldn't let us keep the code that's not legal. Yeah.
You stole Windows 95?
No, I didn't steal Windows 95. Creature Castle stole Windows 95.
You can get it for like, I don't know, $5 nowadays if
you
you
can
want
get
to.
it for free.
My boss is so cheap. All of her employees are minimum wage. All of them.
You can probably just email someone like, "Hey, you got a code for Windows 95?" And they'll be like, "I don't know why you want this, but sure, here
you
go."
could probably ask Microsoft for one of the keys they never used. They got them stockpiled.
So they'd probably give you like 10 extra.
They're like, here, give them to all your friends. I doubt any of the computers can run it. Just take up space.
Quick question with like the Windows and all that stuff. If your computer, if you download like Windows 8 or something, can you not upgrade to Windows 10?
You can. First off, if you're getting Windows 8, what kind of heathen are you? Windows 8 was made for tablets.
Windows 8.1 is kind of better.
Okay, no, I'm
you're
just saying,
still
like,
a
could you
heathen.
theoretically get
It's better though.
a really old version of Windows and just upgrade it to Windows 10 for cheap?
No.
Why not?
Because they don't carry over. Because Windows Vista, was it Vista before 7?
I think, yeah.
Vista was only 32-bit. And that's as high as it went.
And
7 started...
Is it like 128 now, or is it 64?
No, 64. 7 started the 64, and all the programs upgraded to 64.
So could you theoretically start from 7 and just upgrade to 10 then?
Yes.
Okay.
That's what most people did. Is most people had 7, because 8 was for monsters, because it came out and it was just garbage. Because it was made for those tablets, or what, like the Surface, that was like a tablet that was also a computer with a pen and all that crap.
We're revolutionizing the technology. But...
No, that was not revolutionary. I used Windows 8 for a while. It was horrible.
Yeah. Then they came out with Windows 10. Windows 10 was still garbage when it came out because everyone still kept using Windows 7, even though they still give out Windows 10 for free.
No, because I still haven't bought it and it's been over a year.
If you can upgrade. It's a free upgrade. If you had 7, it was a free upgrade to 10 for the longest time. And that's when everyone got it, and you could just go back and forth between 7 and 10. It'd take like 5 minutes to go back to 7, but then you could go back to 10.
I saw a video. It was like upgrading from the lowest form of Windows to the modern day. What was that?
It
was like 7.5 hours long.
Yeah, there's a reason why, because you have to transfer everything to different hard drives on different computers and stuff. Because old systems were not built to be 64-bit.
I don't know. I bet I could like get my old fucking Windows. I have the 97 computer. The computer that I have that is 20 years old. I bet I could get it run Windows 10.
No, it would catch on fire.
Would it catch on fire? Or just not work.
It would catch on fire. Probably. It would hate its life so much it would internally combust. The motherboard would just be like, I'm done with life,
So
and just
could you-
sparks would be flying.
So just melt itself.
So could you theoretically start from the lowest form if you had the computers and all that stuff and just upgrade all the way to Windows 10
I don't
with
see.
the same information?
I
No.
guess.
No, you
Like, could you open up a text document, type in penis or something? and then-
you could do with text documents, and that's it. Because text documents are just, they're nothing.
Yeah.
They're basically nothing in
What
space.
about like an
and
image, like a JPEG?
Images are a little different because they're fit to run on the system and everything like that. You could probably get it. I don't know how well it'd be because
Like,
I don't
could you take
remember.
one of the-
Because I don't remember. The reason why you can do it with text documents is because text documents were the reason why computers were made and
Well,
everything
yeah.
like that. So if you're on the
Oh, yeah,
lowest
the
form
fucking
of
floppy disk.
if you're on the lowest form of Windows, that's all you could do is text. So I don't think you could actually get an image on the lowest form of Windows.
Well, I mean, you could make like
you can make an
you could
image
make
out
the
of fucking
numbers
text.
and-
Yeah, you could do that. That's about it. The only thing you could carry over to
found
all
a
of that
way.
would be text. You
Found a way
can't
to get a picture.
because you couldn't get a program from the lowest
I
form
don't
of
know how long
Windows.
that would take.
It would
7-8 hours.
it would probably
Say 7 hours.
all to get a text that would be completely useless.
No,
You'd
it'd be
like,
a picture, and you could be like, "Yeah, this is from Windows 1. Thank you."
no.
Or you could be like, "This was on this floppy disk. Now it's not." Well, why didn't you just plug it into that disk?
I think the floppy disks were able to be used all the way up to Vista.
Yeah.
I don't think anything.
I have a computer that has a floppy disk drive and a CD drive. So.
I don't think 7, 8, or 10 take floppy disks. Mostly because if you feed it a floppy disk, I think someone from Microsoft will come and strangle you.
Bill Gates himself will come and choke you out with his money.
And then he'll take your floppy disk and just break it.
Don't they still have use floppy disks for like launch codes?
For
You guys
nukes,
talked about-
yes.
Yeah, nukes.
But they don't even use the small ones. They use humongous ones. They're only used for land-based launches, not submarine launches.
Why? I mean,
Because the computer
kinda
used to launch a floppy disk this size is the size of a fucking room. The reason why they
it
use
used to
it,
be smaller than that.
the reason why they use it, because it's impossible to hack. Because it has no internet access or any code to the internet. All that is a floppy disk that has launch controls accessed onto it that you put in, and then you get the code that changes like every 15 minutes or however long it is.
They've got like that Steam guard code that you got to put in.
Yeah. And that's
They
from a
change
call.
like, no, wait, it just updated. 6.3.
Turns out they just used like the Google Authenticator
They-
for the launch code.
they don't-
I'm not a robot.
They also don't even like using phone calls for nuclear launch codes and stuff like that. They rather use Morse's code, and they'll talk in a phone and it will come out as Morse. But the reason they can't use it on submarines because they don't have the space and they need the technology to
But
launch
they
it.
can't carry a giant fucking computer in a submarine.
Yeah, believe it or not. And also they need the technology updated.
We have the
Submarine.
technology.
Yeah. Oh, we have the technology. We could run it on we could launch nukes off a fucking tablet.
They could probably launch it from a phone if we wanted to.
Yeah, someone.
That's kinda scary.
Trump's just sitting there with his iPhone. It's like, I hate that.
Playing
country.
Flappy Birds, the app closes and he just hits the button. He's like, "Oh no!"
It was in the. He's on Tinder just swiping, and it's all of a sudden he just accidentally goes to the next screen, the screen in the back or whatever.
Yeah.
Launches like, oh, oops.
Or yeah, like he hits the button that brings up all the apps and he actually swipes and he hits the one. He's like, "Oh wait, no!" And then
he's using his build the wall app. And he's just building a wall. We don't want any of those new Mexicans
It's
either.
almost as good as the hydraulic press channel app that they have out now, which I'm not. You know what the hydraulic press channel is, Sean?
No.
He literally just has a giant press and he just crushes stuff.
Giant hydraulic press.
Then I know what you're talking about because I see all the because all the YouTube's just absolute shit.
Yeah,
all the
shit.
stuff that are like, hey, do you want to watch this? I'm like, why would I care about who's on freaking Ellen?
Whose line is it? Yeah, Ellen has a lot of subscribers. It's just weird.
No, the whole LGBTQA.
Lettuce, escape, bacon, tomato, zebra.
Whatever alphabet letters they like to throw in there. I'll love Ellen.
There's 36 genders. Sorry, there's 47 genders.
Excuse me, 48. I'm an Apache helicopter, thank you.
I like how you just burped and all of a sudden there became 2 more genders.
Are you God? Can you create genders with burps?
Yes, I can.
Mm-hmm.
It's God's hiccups.
That little bird looks so sad because you just said there's 48 genders.
I'm bad at math.
He's just saying I'm bad at math on my desktop.
I'm good at meth.
Why is he so bad
No,
at
the black
math?
that black guy's not good at meth though. He got methed up.
Mm.
That's why he doesn't work at fucking Beef O'Brady's anymore.
You're just a racist.
I'm not racist. He got arrested for meth.
Yeah.
You're just assuming that he got arrested.
You're
for
just
meth.
assuming the one black guy.
Told me that.
You're just
Just
assuming the
because he
one
actually
black
was
guy
arrested
got
for meth
arrested.
doesn't mean
I'm
anything.
so tired.
Welcome to the club.
Why do you have Karibo in your trash can?
You have Karibo in your trash can?
On my trash can, the magnet.
Oh.
Also, why are you guys
He's
tired?
adorable. Cause I got like no sleep.
Why?
Cause I went to the gym super early this morning.
No, what were you doing last night?
Partying.
Game night.
Yeah, partying. Yeah, that's what you call it.
Partying.
His little nerd ass was
Party,
playing
party.
Dungeons and Dragons with 4 other dudes for like 6 hours.
Yeah. Dude, you're in a Speedo in a pool with other men for like 5 hours.
I have not swam in 4 months.
You swam yesterday. Or a
I
couple
didn't
days
really.
ago.
I didn't really do swimming in that.
That
just
doesn't count for
I-
reasons.
I just showed up yesterday. I didn't really do any of the swimming.
That's what I do at work. I just show up and I get paid, but I still have a job technically.
Yeah, here's the thing though. I'm done with swimming.
Are you really done with swimming now?
Yeah.
You heard it here first, ladies and person.
Well, I like how
Ladies
you,
and people.
I like how you said ladies first, and I'm like, I know women are listening to this podcast besides your girlfriend, but she's not listening to this because she's in Hungarian.
She's in Hungarian.
Yeah.
She's actually in Romania. Thank you.
Oh,
She's
I'm
in
so-
Romanian right now.
I'm sorry. Let's throw the dart on the third world country globe, and we'll see what we hit.
Up next on Who Russia Invaded.
Too soon.
That's not too soon.
I know.
They're still a free country.
I don't know how
For
long
now.
ago that was, but it was.
Like
how old is
Crimea?
Mein Kampf?
Crimea was 2012.
Okay. Why do you know this?
I follow Putin. Me and him are good buddies.
He follows Putin on Twitter.
He takes polls of what country he should invade next. Little polls. They're straw
What poll
polls.
should I invade? Poland, Sweden,
No, Poland's left for
Australia,
Germany.
America,
North Korea? Okay.
Poland's left for Germany.
I don't think that anyone would oppose him invading North Korea at
I
this
don't
point.
think North Korea would oppose him invading North Korea. Because they'd just be like, yay, more missiles.
What will that fat little Asian dude do? Though.
Who? Kim Jong-un? Or...
Yeah, he gets offended apparently. Apparently he has big weight issues. Like he doesn't like people calling him fat.
Well, yeah, he won all of the Olympic gold medals.
Yeah,
Ever.
he won Olympics.
That's what he told his people, apparently. He won every medal in the Olympics.
I mean, so
Oh,
did
yeah.
Daniel Tosh, but you know, made Michael Phelps look like a bitch.
I actually watched a thing on YouTube recently that was.
Oh no shit! You watch something on YouTube?
I know, crazy, right?
It's not like that's all you do.
Shots
Yeah.
fired. Missiles fired.
Boom boom.
Alright, anyways.
But it was a guy
Oh my
talking
God,
to
fuck.
people that
Smooth move.
moved out of North Korea and like what they think of America.
Mm.
It's probably no surprise, but they kind of taught everyone that America's their mortal enemy and they must be wiped out,
I
Yeah.
don't think you need
and
to
that like
ask,
America has no chance of defeating them. Like that's what they were telling their people.
So they're telling them that, like, oh yeah, America. So what is the reasoning behind why they haven't just wiped us off the map yet? Then, or they're just like, no, we got to give them some time.
They're
I
ni-
don't know.
They also think Kim Jong Un's a nice person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They also think that the aid that they receive from the UN is because their leader's glorious diplomatic skills.
Is that really?
Yeah.
Wow. UN needs to stop funding Korea.
Like, I think that the guy was explaining how, like, if it says USA on the package or, like, UK on the package,
Mhm.
that's because, like,
Listen,
A, the amazing diplomatic skills, and B, because they're scared of North Korea.
So we're sending them stuff because we're scared of them.
Yes.
We sent them moon pies over the border.
What?
Yes.
What?
Moon pies were like, well, I don't know if they're not called moon pies over there. They're called some Asian thing or whatever, but they're basically moon pies. But yeah, apparently they would be given out to North Korean workers in like factories because we used to. South Korea used to have factories over there or whatever, and they'd be given out to like the workers or whatever for doing good. And North Korea saw this as capitalist invasion or whatever into their society, into their society because they represented capitalism and stuff like that.
So the moon man is racist.
So they banned it in North Korea. So the South Koreans tied balloons full. They had balloons and they tied a whole bunch of moon pies and sent them over the border, like 50,000 balloons.
Jesus. So instead of like firebombing, they're just sending fucking moon pies at people.
Yeah, just to say fuck you.
They pie bombed them.
God. This is
I like that's what the North Korean army is dealing with. They're like trying to get all the balloons full of moon pies away from the
South Korea
people.
saying that they were like oppressed and shit and like dying. Like if they have enough moon pies and balloons to do shit like this, I don't.
South Korea is perfectly fine. They're doing great over there.
South Korea's fine. It's just North Korea that's oppressed
It's
and
their
terrible.
terrible browner that doesn't know what he's doing. All right.
It's like you had that one Downey brother.
Downey short, fat Asian brother.
Yeah.
All right, I think that's a good place to end it on the Korean moon pie incident.
Was this enough free flowing for you, Anthony?
Yeah, it was. Thank you. It was like
Yeah.
a fucking ocean.
Yeah. I can't wait
I
to
don't know, I think
just
it's
see
more of a
this audio
river.
feed and see how much Anthony's gonna have to cut out of blank space.
And how much I can't be heard.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I bet it's
I'm gonna have to
gonna
boost the audio track.
it's gonna be really sad.
Whoa.
It's gonna be really sad when we couldn't hear Tyler, who's right next to the mic, but we could hear Tyler's mom, who's in the living room down the hall.
Doesn't make sense.
She's gonna be in this. What's her YouTube channel so we can like put that in the description?
She doesn't have one.
We'll just like link her email or something like that. If you have any questions,
No.
concerns, or anything like that.
She's not even my mom, and I'm not doing that.
I hope she can't hear us.
She might be able to.
All right.
Just
so
might.
We will stop doing ASMR. We will catch you people on the flip side.
Whenever we are able to actually do another podcast, because Anthony hates doing
It's
these.
inconsistent for now. It might
Yeah.
get more consistent as time goes on.
See you all next year.
Bye.